said this AI junk. He says we are in full uniform. We were sitting down next to each other. They manipulated through AI and they had them making out. They were kissing. And he said, I'm telling you, if my wife saw that, I would be divorced. He goes, it absolutely, it is me. It was, and so how do you have a chance now? I mean, what are we going to do with the courts and the system where I can put you anywhere I want if I got a picture? And if you think about it, we're putting our picture on Facebook. And so now I don't even have to come, I can just be at home working on this and then put it in one of these AI platforms and, have you running by Collin Township Hall. And how do we get ahead of this?
So what do they get? Like, everybody panics, we got hacked, I got my Facebook got hacked, go on here, password, blah, blah, blah. But what do they actually get if they hack you? And I mean, they're not going to get access to your
They're really
unless
using a
you're
lot.
talking to them and you're dumb enough to give them money.
That's where it is.
They just want to get you in a conversation and then
If they can get your account.
And they can't get.
And usually that's what we're seeing the most is they'll have you buy that card, you do your thing, and they just want that number. I don't need the card, they just need that number, and they're already on the computer. So I mean, it's it. Dumb. Last, I'll shut up. But these skimmers too. We just had 3 Albanians that were in Bay County that were going to the speedways in the 7-Eleven inside where you swipe your debit ATM cards. And they put skimmers over them. They would tell the clerk, hey, can you grab me a pizza or whatever. When they were turning on their cigarettes, they snap these over top, then run out in their car with Bluetooths. And they could Bluetooth, so when you'd run your card through it. One thing I haven't said before, and I just thought of it when I said that, I use credit card for everything. I could not right now, if you put a gun to my head, I could not tell you my ATM PIN number for my debit card. And I just did that because I wanted points on my credit card. When I went to the bank, the guy said that, and he says, oh, is that because you're the sheriff? And I'm like, am I going to look good if I say yes right now? So I didn't know what he was going to ask me. But he said, when you use a credit card, if you get hacked, I'm tying up the credit card money. If you use the ATM, it's your personal bank account. And if it gets hacked, it's your money. And so I could not, I have an ATM card. I've never in my life used the ATM card for anything.
But you use
Credit card. I use credit card for every single thing I do. Yep. I got 2 different credit cards and that's just, I'll use those for anything I do. Because if I get hacked, then it's the credit card company, and they're going to make it whole with me, and I'm not tied up. If you use the ATM card, it's your money, you're going to get tied up. And the smartest thing would be a prepaid.
I was told that if you tap and pay, that eliminates a lot of fraud and scams too. They can't skim it that way.
The skim's got to be swiped. So I mean, if you're tapping, paying. But the other thing is just, it looks weird, and they're going to yell at you, and they're probably going to call us. But just pull on those skimmers, especially when you go to like a gas station. I always pull to see if it's loose or not, because those swipers are nothing. There can be a car sitting over there with Bluetooth on it, and the minute you're running it. I don't live paranoid though, because again, it's credit card, and I don't want credit. I don't want limits high and stuff like that. I have a couple that I keep low, and I'm like, I can handle it. If something goes sideways, who cares? Other than that, I like cash. GoFundMe does scare me. Yes, to answer that an hour ago. Sorry. Answer that
Well,
directly, but-
yeah.
Do you have a lot of families in that need these protect them? How do I want to put taking advantage of their
Seniors, yes. Seniors get bullied, and seniors do get scammed a lot with other family members. Money's the root of all evil. I mean, if you don't believe it, and I mean, you can see families turn on families in a heartbeat when it comes down to mom and dad's estate. And I mean, I may never talk to you again, but you know what, my God, if I can get that money, and that's pathetic, that the world is where it's at with stuff. But at the end of the day, it's where we are, and that's kind of what it comes back to. So you just, the scams that are on there, and that's why when you're still in good mind, and you got to have a trust, or you got to have that stuff written down. But you know what sucks is then all of a sudden you get dementia. And now you don't remember, and I become your favorite son, and I'm over there talking to you, and me and Mom I love so much are going to the bank, and now Troy's got, everything, and I just threw out everything. I haven't talked to her in 25 years, but You've got to be smart, you've got to be vigilant, you've got to be paying attention to what's going on, and you've got to have people you trust and things in place that if something goes sideways, you've got somebody that's got your back.
Another thing too, we're talking about Facebook. I'm just about tempted now to get rid of it. I had a lady that has tried to friend me, and I don't even know who this person is. Her name is Julie Leach. I have no idea. And
That's my
so-
Facebook name. I wondered why you kept refusing. No, I'm just kidding.
So anyway, she tried again, and I didn't. And so I went on her Facebook page, and I said, I messaged, am I supposed to know you? And there was a message indicating with a picture of a check from the lottery, indicating she won like $310 million.
Sure.
And that my name was picked from the lottery to give me $90,000. I took her right. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
if
didn't
you don't
accept
know
it.
them, you ain't
I
missing
didn't
nothing
accept
and
it.
there.
No.
And there's zillions of
It's-
schemes on
it's
Facebook.
nuts.
I promise this will be the last thing I'll say, but I just want to touch on that on Facebook. That's the big thing they're doing right now. So there's a horrid case to read from up north in the UP of Michigan, and it was a kid who was on a roll, stud little baseball, football, I don't remember what he was, player. Pictures all over Facebook. These hackers are so good, and I do want you to tell your kids or grandkids this. They went in and start doing that. They just start phishing, where they found this guy, and all of a sudden they saw you were friends with him on Facebook, and all you guys are friends with him on Facebook. So they sent out friend requests to everybody on his friend list. Well, a bunch of people that don't know him accept that friendship, right? They're going to accept those friends because, I quite honestly, it's a hilarious with my personal Facebook account, how many times the detectives come in and they're like, you're going to be pissed. I'm like, why? We arrested one of your buddies. I'm like, who? They'll say it. I'm like, I don't know who that is. I'm like, you're friends with them on Facebook. I'm like, I have 3,300 friends on Facebook. I really know about 30 people. I can tell you who they are. I just, I've had those come in, and if they're not a scam, I don't take them. But I don't put anything really on my Facebook. Well, this poor kid, and this is just the worst story I've heard in a long time, becomes friends with him. I'm sorry, now the bad guys have built a whole bunch of friends in common, right? So one night this kid's on Discord playing his video games and gets a call in from this caller, or this text, and it says, hey, are you Steve Bernhardt? He's like, yeah. Are you number 5 on the baseball team? I am. You're good looking. And he's like, thanks, who is this? And they said whoever she was, profile, which is, I was just bored tonight. I was looking through my Facebook friends, and we have a lot of mutual friends. So this kid's looking at his Facebook. They do. They have 41 friends or whatever it is in common. What are you doing? Do you have a girlfriend? Yes, I have a girlfriend. Well, I'm just bored. Just wondering, do you wanna play some fun games? We're both bored. I know you have a girlfriend. So then what they'll do is they had him go in front of a mirror. She did it first. Go to a mirror and take a picture of herself. That's me, and it's a beautiful girl. He gets it. Yeah, I have a girlfriend. She wouldn't like this. Hey, no harm. We're just playing a sexy game or whatever they were. That's what they were calling it. So this kid ends up going to a mirror, taking a picture. Why? Because I got a mirror, I got a picture of me standing here in exactly what I'm wearing, and I can see everything behind me in the room when I send that, right? That mirror just did it. Step 2, tops off. So then this kid does it. So now he sent a naked picture. He got in front of the mirror, he's naked, sent it to her. Next thing he gets sent back from him is a thing showing Google, and it's uploading the file. And it says, we have a lot of mutual friends. I'm going to send a naked picture of you to all these naked friends, including your family's going to see it, if you don't send us $5,000. He responded, I don't have $5,000, and they just started the pressure. And they got on him. Kid finally comes up with a way to get $300 and sends it. And that was supposed to end it. And it didn't. And that file's still growing, where it's downloading, and it's going to go out viral to all these people. This kid has a girlfriend. This kid was a stud for his high school, and it's going. At that level, you think about it, and it hit him so hard when they stayed on it, he started texting, he goes, you're wrecking my life, why are you doing this? And they're like, 5 minutes, or whatever it is. He went upstairs, got his dad's gun, and committed suicide. And that is a case from, I think it's Sault Ste. Marie, it's up that way. It's the first time we were ever to do extrication in the United States with the FBI that got a hold of the embassy in Nigeria is where it was coming from. And it was those people faking this whole thing. But they're so good, and this kid was so worried about it. And what I say today is, send naked pictures of me. I don't care. You know what I'm going to say if I see it? It's AI. Wow, that does look like me. I wish. You know, or whatever. But I'm like, instead, this kid took his life because he was so scared of that stigma and stuff that's going on. I mean, that's the pressure social media has put on our kids and grandkids that it's ridiculous. So to your point, yeah, if you don't know them, and if it's watch what you're putting on Facebook, if you don't know them, you don't need another friend. You know, with friends come problems. No, I'm just kidding. But I mean, you just got to watch it, and so.
Sometimes I'll take them out if I have a mutual friend. Who are they?
Yeah.
Tell me who they are.
Well, you know where you
It's
see
that
it,
type
you
of
look,
thing.
and
But then I've actually had response back of like, I really don't want to see.
yeah.
You know.
You go into the schools and inform the students at this level. I think that's very important. Suicide is so prevalent
Yeah,
today.
it is.
Pressure, peer pressure, things like that. They have to know that they have a spot in this society just for themselves.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry about peer pressure.
It's worse. We couldn't do it. It's nowhere near for. It wasn't like this for us.
Oh, no.
You know, if there was a fight, two guys beat the hell out of
God,
each
they
other
took
for a
care
little
of
bit,
it
it
all.
was over
Right.
with.
Yeah.
And it isn't guns and gang and bullying. It's just a whole nother world. But we do have SROs in all your schools. We go around. We're not doing a lot of the programs like Dare went away and stuff.
Right, I know,
Which is
but-
different. I would be willing to do those. I mean, I love this. I appreciate all your time today, and you guys let me come out and talk.
I think it's important for the kids to be aware of some of this. They have to know that they are
And
a
the drugs
person.
and that stuff, and the
Yeah.
suicide, yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. No, we'll get on more of it, and if you have stuff, like I said, if you want to grab one of my cards, you want to grab any of the stuff up here, the neighborhood watch stuff or that, if I've answered all your questions, I appreciate your time, and
Thank
if
you.
you get anything, call me, like I said, I'm there.
Thank you for.
No, appreciate it, thank you.